Hello NBA fans, every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I'm counting on you to subscribe to the channel and leave your. The Los Angeles Lakers may cancel another signing, this time involving forward Eric Dixon, a standout player at Villanova last season. Dixon is dealing with a foot injury and may not complete the contract announced after the 2025 NBA draft. Dixon led the NCAA in average points per game, 23.3, while also contributing 5.1 rebounds per game, shooting 45.1% from the field and an impressive 40.7% from three-point range. Therefore, the future NBA star could have his contract terminated by the Lakers. Eric Dixon reportedly agreed to a two-way deal with the Lakers after going undrafted, but due to a foot injury, he has not officially signed and may not play for the storied LA franchise. The Los Angeles Lakers reportedly agreed to a two-way contract with Villanova standout Eric Dixon following the 2025 NBA draft. However, the 24-year-old forward did not suit up for the team during the Las Vegas Summer League. As previously reported by Dan Woik of The Athletic, Dixon has been dealing with a foot injury and consulting with medical professionals to determine the best course of action. As a result, the team has been cautious with his status heading into his rookie season. Because of the injury, Dixon may ultimately not sign the two-way deal. Trevor Lane of Lakers Nation clarified the situation on a recent podcast. He did not officially sign with the Lakers on a two-way, Lane confirmed. My understanding, and coming from sources close to the team, is that he was unlikely to get that two-way contract due to the injury. Who knows? I don't know exactly what the injury is. I know he rolled past me in Summer League on a scooter with his foot in a boot, he added. So, that's obviously not a good sign. There are tweets and stuff with Shams Charania saying he agreed to a contract with the Lakers, but that's different than actually signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. Maybe he sticks around, he gets a spot in the G League with South Bay or something, and then maybe he gets a two-way spot after all. The Lakers do have an open two-way spot right now, Lane continued. I'm not saying to write Eric Dixon off or anything like that, but to my knowledge, he is not on a two-way contract at this moment, unless something has happened and the Lakers did not release it publicly, which would be out of the ordinary. Dixon went undrafted despite a standout final season at Villanova, where he led the nation in scoring with 23.3 points per game. He also averaged 5.1 rebounds while shooting 45.1% from the field and 40.7% from three over 35 games. He finished his college career as Villanova's all-time leading scorer with 2,314 points, surpassing school legend Kerry Kittles. In other two-way roster moves this offseason, the LA Lakers re-signed center Christian Coloco, added guard Chris Manon, and waived big man Trey Jemison III. Last season, the Lakers used their two-way contracts on Coloco, Jemison, and Jordan Goodwin. Goodwin was later converted to a standard deal for playoff eligibility, but was recently waived to make room for veteran guard Marcus Smart. Veteran Lakers Chip is next on chopping block after 2 weekend releases. Don't be surprised if this Laker is the next to be sent packing. The Los Angeles Lakers roster has undergone plenty of changes since the 2025 NBA offseason began. After free agents DeAndre Ayton and Jake LaRavie were signed shortly after the market opened, the Lakers went out this weekend to sign veteran guard Marcus Smart, who was just bought out by the Washington Wizards. Due to the Lakers' salary cap situation, someone had to be axed to make Smart's signing possible. As a result, Los Angeles waived Jordan Goodwin and Shake Milton to open roster space. Even though Goodwin and Milton are now on the hunt for new teams, general manager Rob Pelinka might not be finished making offseason moves. In fact, another Lakers veteran could be on the chopping block after this weekend's releases. Gabe Vincent is next on chopping block after Lakers waived Jordan Goodwin, Shake Milton. While the Lakers' early offseason moves have been encouraging, there's always room for improvement. Further upgrading the backcourt or adding another reliable swingman should be on GM Pelinka's radar, and it might take trading Gabe Vincent to achieve either of those goals. Vincent, 29, has been a disappointment since signing a 3-year, $33 million contract with the Lakers 2 off-seasons ago. The former UC Santa Barbara product has been inconsistent at both ends of the floor since moving back to his home state, averaging only 6.0 points, 1.4 assists, 0.7 steals, and .390/.332/.696 shooting splits in 83 games, 11 starts. The underwhelming results were perfectly encapsulated in Vincent's latest postseason performance, as he averaged a forgettable 2.8 ppg while shooting 35.7% from the floor and 30.8% from deep in 5 outings. The Modesto, California native still has 1 year worth $11.5 million remaining on his contract, and Lakers fans are having a hard time imagining him finishing the deal in LA. It's become increasingly evident that Vincent isn't a good fit in head coach J.J. Redick's lineup, and it makes more sense to use his salary to help bring in someone who is. With the pressure mounting to win a championship in what could be LeBron's final season in LA, the Lakers don't have a use for inconsistent contributors like Vincent on their roster. Los Angeles fans shouldn't be surprised if the disappointing free agent signing is shipped out of town before the 2025-26 NBA season begins. Marcus Smart reveals message from J.J. Redick in first conversations. The Los Angeles Lakers have been in the news recently after signing guard Marcus Smart in free agency. Smart became a popular buyout candidate after the Washington Wizards added several guards in the offseason, opening a pathway for the Lakers to add an impact defender on a bargain deal. He signed a 2-year, $11 million contract with a player option for the 2026-27 season. For a team like Los Angeles that's hard-capped at the first apron, landing Smart is incredible value. While there are question marks about Smart's health after a couple of injury-riddled campaigns, the veteran said he's feeling great and is ready to go. A healthy Smart would be a massive boost to the Lakers, particularly on the defensive end, as he's a versatile defender who can guard nearly every position. Smart has already been in contact with head coach J.J. Redick and revealed what his expectations for him were, via ESPN LA. "JJ just wants me to be me. The person that I was in Boston, the person that he played against and had me chasing around when he was on the court playing. So that's all he asked me, and I think I could do that to the best of my ability with the best of them because like I said I have a chip on my shoulder and I'm ready to go." Smart is known for his physical play and fiery nature on the court, 2 traits that should serve the Lakers well as they could use someone with more edge and force on the perimeter. Redick saw firsthand what the guard was like, and that kind of player is a welcomed presence both on and off the floor. Los Angeles and Smart make for a perfect pairing as the former needs more defensive talent while the latter walks into a large role either as a starter or coming off the bench that should boost his value in free agency. Smart has an opportunity to prove to the rest of the league that he can still impact winning at the highest level, and it'll be exciting to see how things play out with the Lakers. Marcus Smart excited to play with LeBron James. Marcus Smart is the perfect player to play alongside LeBron James as he doesn't need to hold the basketball to be effective. After years of competing against each other, Smart acknowledged he's excited to finally play with James. Bronny James rumored to play in the Drew League. LeBron James famously played in the Drew League in 2011 and 2022. This includes his performance of 42 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 steals in 2022. Now, there's a rumor going around that LeBron's son, Bronny James, may make an appearance in this year's Drew League. This rumor came about from the commissioner of the Drew League, Dino Smiley, who mentioned the possibility of Bronny playing. "I've heard Bronny, James, but nothing clear on that yet. I heard Bronny might play. But nothing concrete," Smiley said. Earlier in the summer, there was talk about Dalton Knecht and Cam Christie playing. "I think it would be great," Smiley continued. "It would be interesting to see how he matches up with these guys. It would be interesting to see. Since his dad played a couple of times down here, who knows, maybe he'll pop up there with him this weekend." Bronny showcased growth in the NBA Summer League. He averaged 14.3 points, 3.8 assists, 2.5 rebounds, and 0.8 steals in 24.3 minutes per game. Bronny also shot 47.6%, including 35.3% from 3. If Bronny plays in the Drew League, it will be another chance for him to grow his game. 2024-25 Los Angeles Lakers Player Review, Jalen Hood-Schifino. The Los Angeles Lakers took an upside swing on Jalen Hood-Schifino with the number 17 overall pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, hoping the Indiana lead guard could develop into a ball handler and playmaker. Hood-Schifino showed promise in college as a freshman, though the understanding was that it would take time for him to develop at the professional level. It was a curious selection at the time given that the Lakers have never operated with a lead guard like Hood-Schifino while LeBron James was on the roster. Also, players like Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Cam Whitmore were still available on the board when Los Angeles decided to go with Hood-Schifino. Suffice to say, Hood-Schifino's rookie year in Los Angeles was muted as he failed to see the floor and saw his season cut short due to a back injury. Entering his sophomore season, there was some optimism that the guard could show more of what he could do with better health. Unfortunately, it was more of the same for the young guard as he failed to crack head coach J.J. Redick's rotation and found himself riding the bench. Hood-Schifino did end up being a useful piece for Los Angeles, though it came in the form of a trade as he was a part of the three-team deal that brought the purple and gold Luka Doncic. Hood-Schifino was sent to the Utah Jazz but did not appear in a game for them as he was subsequently waived. He went on to sign a two-way contract with the Philadelphia 76ers and finished the 2024-25 season with the organization. It was a disappointing end to Hood-Schifino's short tenure with Los Angeles, but the guard now gets an opportunity to develop behind the scenes with another team. 2024-25 highlight. While Hood-Schifino only appeared in 2 games for the Lakers during the regular season, he got more minutes for a ravaged 76ers team that was looking to tank in the second half of the year. After signing his two-way deal, Hood-Schifino went on to score a career-high 19 points in a win against the Dallas Mavericks. He had his most complete game later in the regular season when he recorded 18 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal and 1 block in a loss to Toronto Raptors. LeBron James considering leaving Lakers for projected top team in the West. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James is reportedly genuinely curious about the idea of playing for the Dallas Mavericks. Rumors about LeBron James' next career move have been swirling on social media, with numerous potential destinations and wild trade scenarios linked to the 40-year-old Los Angeles Lakers superstar. Although LeBron's future for the upcoming season appears relatively certain, NBA insider Mark Stein revealed that one of the league's all-time greats is curious about joining another Western Conference team. "I believe that LeBron James does have some genuine curiosity about playing in Dallas," Stein wrote on his Substack. "Bear in mind that he is extremely settled off the floor in Los Angeles," Stein notes. "It has been his family's primary home base for the past 7 years and he is building a new home in Beverly Hills. To play elsewhere at this stage of his life and career could well require a landing spot that can provide a special level of comfort to take him away from all that." Stein believes the Mavericks may be uniquely positioned to bring in LeBron, given how familiar he is with many people within the organization. The Mavericks would seem to be uniquely suited to offer that with so many people in Dallas he already knows well, from general manager Nico Harrison and coach Jason Kidd to former teammates Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving, he added. Still, it remains unlikely that the Mavericks would pursue a trade for LeBron James, who is set to earn $52.6 million next season. The more realistic path would be signing him in free agency next offseason, or if he's bought out during the current one. In the meantime, you can check out some proposed trade ideas that could completely change the NBA landscape. Lakers made their stance on Gabe Vincent crystal clear. Not your year, Gabully 26, 2025. The Los Angeles Lakers fired their last free agency bullet to sign Marcus Smart, and in doing so made it crystal clear they do not see Gabe Vincent as a part of their rotation next season. Things have been rocky for Vincent since he arrived in Hollywood. The Lakers and their fans were setting off fireworks when the team brought him on board as a free agent in the summer of 2023. Fresh off starting 22 postseason games for the Miami Heat en route to the NBA Finals, it seemed like a steal for the Lakers to add the versatile guard for just $11 million per season. A knee injury limited him to only 11 games in his first season in the purple and gold, and last year was not a bright spot either. The former UC Santa Barbara guard stayed healthy and appeared in 72 games, but he didn't have much in the tank. He shot just 40% from the field and 35% from deep, averaging 6.4 points and a mere 1.4 assists per game. Entering the final year of his deal, it seemed like a strong possibility that Vincent would be used in a trade as matching salary. That could still happen, but it has not happened yet. That may on the surface seem like the team was ready to commit to Vincent as a backup guard, taking on the defensive assignments that neither Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves wished to take on. The Lakers replaced Vincent with Marcus Smart. That chance was blown out of the window when the Lakers signed Marcus Smart. He theoretically plays the same role as Vincent, a veteran ball handler and defensive pest who can fill in the blanks around offense-first on-ball stars. The Lakers are betting that Smart can bring a much stronger impact to the team than Vincent was able to last season. That is a massive bet, as last year, for as bad as Vincent was, Smart was not any better. He was a disaster for the Washington Wizards down the stretch. From the outside, the upgrade from Vincent to Smart does not seem significant. Yet from the inside, Rob Pelinka and J.J. Redick and company must believe that Marcus Smart can make a colossal impact on the Lakers. If they thought the value between the two players was close, the team would have never committed their last free agency dollars to a minute upgrade. The Lakers clearly believe in Marcus Smart. And, conversely, do not believe in Gabe Vincent. The veteran guard is being marginalized to the edges of the Lakers' rotation, perhaps excised from it completely. He may not have the same defensive pedigree as Smart, but that seems to be an ambitious swing given the team's other needs and Smart's checkered injury history. Marcus Smart could have nothing left in the tank, and the Lakers are forced to turn back to Vincent.